My name is Agustini Pujayanti. My student ID number is 211171006. So today I will tell you about consonant manners of articulation. So what is manner of articulation? Manner of articulation is how the air stream is obstructed to produce consonant sounds. There are 9 manners of articulation. So the first one is stop. Stop is sound produced by blocking the airstream completely and then releasing it in a burst of air. Its sound cannot be prolonged, but it just happens and then it stops. For example, p, p, like pay and happy. Your lips close and at the same time there is a build-up of air that's coming from your lungs, and the air builds up until it's released and there is the burst of air and a little explosion happens, and that comes p, p, p. Another example is t, like top and active. These sounds you have the tip of the tongue approaching the average and touching the average and holding that air that's coming from the lungs and creating that pressure that builds up behind the average and suddenly releasing. And it causing t, t, t. And next manner is fricative. Fricative is consonant produced by a partial obstruction of the airstream. For example, t, t. The tip of the tongue is coming between the teeth, but it's leaving just enough space for the air to come out, like think, touch, edge, and pet. Another example is soda, pacing, and buzz. The tip of tongue is approaching the average and there is just enough space right there where the air is coming out. So the third manner is affricate. A sound that have a combination between a stop and a fricative. For example, ch, like a champion, pitcher, and catch. Another example is catch, like jacket and edge. These sounds cannot be prolonged, so even they are combination between fricative and stop, what's really happening is they are behaving short, like stop, where they just occur in a burst of air and then they disappear. Next manner is nasal. Its sound produced with the airstream passing through the nose. For example, like me, hammer and jam. And like knife, manner, and can. For the lips close and the airstream is being stopped, but the air actually leaves the nasal cavity. That comes For the air actually stops with the tip of tongue at the average, but still the air comes out the nose. Next manner is lateral. The tip of the tongue is pressed onto the average. The rims of the tongue are lowered so that the air escapes over the lower tongue rims. The only English lateral sounds is o, like, belly, and call. Then approximants are when two articulars come close together but not quite close enough to create air turbulence. The resulting sound is more like a fast vowel than anything else. For example, W, like wah, 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 and yeah. Next manner is trill. Trill is a non-articular, is held loosely fairly close to another articular, so that it's set into vibration by the airstream. The tongue, teeth, and blade, the uvula, and the lips are the only articular terms that can be used in this way. For example, like Peru. The tip of tongue touch average and do continuously, tapping rapidly. Another example is brr. Next, a flap or type are types of consonants. sounds which is produced with a single contraction of the muscles so that one articulator is thrown against another. For example, the word butter. So in tapping, we are tapping the tap, so that comes butter, butter. So when we flapping the T, so that's come butter. So in flapping, we speak fast. That's for the last manner of articulation. I hope you all understand with my presentation and don't forget to practice it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.